It's been just about 7 months. Giuliana is turning 7 months next week, and I haven't done a postpartum update. I'm so sorry. Every day I wake up, I go into her room, and then I look at her in the crib, and why is mommy getting emotional? She's just the world to me, and I am the happiest mom. I really am. Anyway, so I didn't really know what to talk about for this update, so I asked you guys what you'd like to know baby related, and the number one question was weight loss. How much weight I have lost, what does my belly look like? First off, I have lost 40 pounds and I am basically back at the weight I was pre-pregnancy. Breastfeeding totally helped me get back to my weight. I wanted to breastfeed at least a full year, but just recently I lost my supply. I wasn't consistent with my feeding, but even with that, I think I was just discouraged because I didn't have enough supply. So I've tried fenugreek, I've tried the mother's milk tea, and it didn't work for me. So actually when we went to Tokyo, we started feeding her formula, and I think with the formula, she liked it, she gained weight, and ever since then, she was a lot less fussy. So what kind of saddens me is that I think she was just so fussy because she was hungry and she wasn't getting enough milk. So introducing the formula was a good thing, but it was almost like bittersweet for me because I was being selfish. I wanted to breastfeed her. Exercise, I am not exercising as hard, really. I mean, all I do is walk, but I walk almost every day, and I have this girl strapped on. It's like a workout on its own. She is like 18 pounds now. Then there's questions about stretch marks and linea negra, which I will discuss when I show you my belly later on. We got so much baby stuff, baby gear, but these are the ones that, in my opinion, are complete must-haves. Stroller, baby jogger, GT, City Mini. That one is like a must-have. We love it. The GT has gel tires, or maybe you have to get it with gel tires, but basically it's the tires that aren't filled with air, so they won't pop. It's easy to maneuver, it folds up easily, and we bought that when we traveled to Tokyo, although it was like it was the largest stroller in Tokyo. We brought it to Tokyo, New York, California, and it's just so nice to have. It really is a great stroller. Our must-have car seat is a Chicco Keyfit 30. Look, someone's watching us. The Keyfit 30 is great too because it fits right on top of the stroller, but you have to get the attachment. It's nice because, I don't know, Giuliana loves it. She tends to fall asleep every time she sits in there. We get in the car, she's like right asleep. Okay, what else? Her Jumperoo, which was a gift from Iris. Thank you so much, Iris, for the Jumperoo. That's a must-have. It's not until recently, I want to say a month ago, that she really started enjoying it, and I could leave her there for 20 minutes straight, and she's perfectly content playing with herself in that. A Bumbo is a must-have. It's those little seats. That's what she used before she got her high chair, and I fed her in it. She liked it. A Bumbo is a must-have. A Boppy for sure is a complete must-have, especially if you are breastfeeding. I use the Boppy every single night, and I had 2 of them, one for upstairs and one for downstairs, because I was solely breastfeeding for the first 5 months. They even have a travel Boppy, so that would be nice if you travel a lot. Okay, high chair. My recommendation is the Tripp Trapp high chair. We recently got it just a few weeks ago. It's one of the safest high chairs out there. If you have I guess if you bought it a long time ago, it's not up to safety standards because you have to get the extenders. If you Google it, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the Tripp Trapp is great with the extenders. The baby could rock back and forth and it will not flip, and it holds up to 300 pounds, so it turns into a chair for an adult. It's great. So it's a really good investment. Let's see. A yoga ball for sure. Get a yoga ball, at least for Giuliana. She was like borderline colicky. She liked movement, and for us to get her to sleep, especially when she was a newborn, we had to sit on the yoga ball and hum her a lullaby, and then that was how she slept. And even now, it's just nice to have. And you could get yoga balls anywhere. You could get them at Ross. We bought our yoga balls at Ross for like 10 bucks. Oh, those blankets, like a baby blanket. I brought one here. For babies, I think up to 6 months or so, you want to get this kind of blanket where they wear like a vest. This was really useful. You don't want just a loose blanket to put on them when they're so young, because they could suffocate. Oh, a hot water dispenser is it's been so helpful for us ever since we started feeding her formula. So what I do is I put half hot water from the dispenser and then half cold water, and it's like instantly warm. I don't have to reheat anything. The hot water dispenser is great, and then on top of that, it's good for mommy and daddy if you drink lots of tea like I do. Cloth diapers. So we've been doing cloth diapers. We're actually doing like half and half, but when we're at home, we're doing only cloth diapers. The one that I recommend, because they have so many out there, are the Bumgenius. Thank you, Tiffany from Nature's Knockout, for recommending these. These are one of the best. They are leak proof. They're the only ones that I think have not leaked. I feel like we do laundry every other day with the cloth diapers, but they're just reliable. Like your babies, they're just reliable in the sense that they do not leak, and you're not throwing away disposable diapers. But whenever we do travel, we do use disposable diapers, and the one that I really like is Earth's Best Tender Care. And this one you are gonna pay a bit more, but my husband is a hippie and he wants like the most natural, and I believe these are biodegradable, made with renewable sources. Wait, are these biodegradable? I don't know. They say earth-friendly diapers. Dye-free, latex-free, perfume-free. Okay, well, it's just made with renewable resources. And it is superior absorbency. It really does. I mean, I'm surprised. These are one of the best diapers. They're better than Pampers and Huggies, because we got a bunch of Pampers and Huggies from our baby shower, and this totally overrides that. Giuliana's schedule. It was so hard for us putting Giuliana's schedule. I think especially since we traveled a lot. But I think it wasn't up until 4 or 5 months that we put her on her schedule. But now she's on one that works really well. We give her a bath at around 9 o'clock, a bath every other day, or 8:45. And then at 9 o'clock we put her down. She doesn't wake up usually around 6. And then I'll feed her. She goes to bed, and then she wakes up again at 9. And then during the day, she takes a nap around 1, and then she sleeps on average for 2 hours. And that's basically her schedule for now. So we're all adults here, right? I think if you're watching for this long, you're probably a mommy, and you probably have a sex life. So let's talk sex. This was a question on Facebook. Since I did a natural birth, has it affected my sex life? Is it different? Well, it hasn't affected my sex life in that, you know, I don't want sex. I think, in fact, shortly after having her, I was hornier than ever. I don't know why. It's weird. But it does feel a little different, I admit. Like, I feel like my down there hasn't healed completely, and I don't know if that's because of the stitching that my doctor did, or if every mom experiences that. It just feels a little different than before, but It's not like I feel loose or anything by any means. It's still very enjoyable. And while we're on the topic of sex, so funny, Benji and I were actually thinking, okay, well, if we were to get another child soon, then Giuliana would be like a year and a half by the time the child is born. And we're okay with that age gap. Actually, anywhere from a year and a half to 2 years is ideal. Because we just want our children close in age. So I think that's basically all I want to talk about. I will show you my belly. My linea negra did lighten up significantly. It didn't disappear all the way, which is so funny because I thought, okay, after a month it'll be gone. It didn't. All I do is I, take soap and my scrub or my loofah, and I scrub there every time I shower. So it's still there. You can still see stretch marks. It's not necessarily, the stretch marks itself isn't very visible, but you can see just kind of like, I guess, the scarring. Yeah, there's my pouch. It's just very pudgy. But then again, I just haven't really been working out. I'm sorry if this video was a bit rushed. I felt like I talked super fast. I'm sure there's lots of questions I didn't get to, but hopefully I will do another postpartum update within, I don't know, maybe next month or so. But thank you, Giuliana, for tuning in and being so well behaved.